AI Business Brief for May 25, 2026. AI chatbots have a new security vulnerability that exploits their conversational design. Amazon's Be Wearable shows promise as a meeting assistant but raises privacy concerns. Google's COO warns that shadow AI is creating security gaps businesses can't afford to ignore. Here's the full breakdown of today's top AI stories for your business. AI Business Brief 2026-0525. Next section, lead story. Hackers are exploiting chatbot personalities to bypass safety guardrails, and the attacks are getting more sophisticated. Security researchers have moved beyond simple jailbreaks like ignore previous instructions to conversational manipulation tactics that treat chatbots like people. Instead of commanding an AI to break its rules, attackers now cajole, flatter, and trick systems into lowering their guard. The shift matters because it exposes a fundamental tension in AI design. Chatbots are built to have helpful, open-ended conversations. Severely restricting those conversations makes the tools less useful. Banning trigger words like bomb or malware doesn't work either, since those terms have legitimate uses in medicine, history, and journalism. The context is what matters, but codifying context in advance across endless word combinations is nearly impossible. For small business owners using AI tools, this means two things. First, if you're building customer-facing chatbots, budget for ongoing security testing, not just initial safety checks. Second, if you're using AI internally, assume employees could accidentally or intentionally get the system to do things it shouldn't. Train your team on acceptable use policies and monitor AI tool outputs for signs of misuse. The arms race between AI security and exploitation is happening in real time, and waiting for solved AI security isn't an option. Read more, The Verge. Next section, tools and launches. Amazon Be Wearable gets real-world testing. Amazon's Be Wearable, an AI-powered wrist device that records, transcribes, and summarizes conversations, shows promise for professionals juggling multiple meetings but struggles with accuracy and privacy concerns. The device works like an always-on meeting assistant. Click a button to start recording, green light flashes, and the companion app generates conversation summaries and full transcripts. In professional contexts, Be performs well. During business calls, it faithfully summarized conversations and broke them into segments for easy review. If you spend your day moving between meetings and need to track what was said without re-listening to recordings, this could save time. The problems: transcripts omit sections of conversations, and you usually need to manually enter speaker names. The app also mistakes movies for real events, though it correctly identified Reservoir Dogs as a film. More concerning is the privacy angle. Be is marketed for personal use, but the idea of an always recording device in casual social settings feels invasive. You're asking everyone around you to consent to being recorded continuously. No pricing mentioned in coverage, but this is part of Amazon's broader AI hardware push. If you run a consulting business or do frequent client calls, Be might be worth testing. For personal life tracking, the privacy trade-offs outweigh the benefits for most people. Read more, TechCrunch. Dataset gets AI agent integration. Dataset 1.0A30 ships with a customizable jump to menu and a new plugin hook that lets developers add AI agent chat interfaces directly into data exploration workflows. Developer Simon Willison released Dataset Agent, a plugin that adds Start a new agent chat to the jump menu, letting users query databases conversationally. If you're running internal data tools or building lightweight analytics dashboards, this matters. Dataset is a tool for publishing SQLite databases as interactive websites. Adding AI agent capabilities means non-technical team members can ask questions in plain English instead of writing SQL. You can try it at Agent. Dataset EO using a GitHub login. This is open source, free to use, and runs on your own infrastructure. If you're already using Dataset or considering it for internal reporting, the Agent plugin could make your data more accessible to the rest of your team. Read more, Simon Willison. Next section, Business Playbook. Walmart's AI shopping agent drives 35% larger orders. Walmart revealed that customers using its AI shopping agent spend 35% more per order compared to traditional browsing. The AI assistant helps shoppers find products, answer questions, and build carts conversationally. And the increased order size suggests the tool is working as intended from Walmart's perspective. For e-commerce businesses, this is validation that conversational shopping tools can increase average order value. If you run an online store and have been hesitant about adding AI chat features, Walmart's numbers suggest the ROI, return on investment, is real. The key is making the AI helpful, not pushy. Shoppers are willing to buy more when the tool genuinely helps them find what they need. Implementation options range from Shopify's built-in AI chat features, included in higher-tier plans, to standalone tools like Ada or Tidio, starting around $29/month. Test with a small product category first and measure both conversion rate and average order value before rolling out site-wide. Read more, Inc.com. Next section, Pricing and Access Watch. No major pricing or API access changes reported today. Next section, Industry Moves. Google Cloud COO warns about shadow AI and speed of attack changes. Google Cloud's Francis D'Souza outlined the security challenges businesses face as AI adoption accelerates, emphasizing that security can't be bolted on after deployment. The key insight: the average time between an initial breach and the next attack stage has dropped from 8 hours to 22 seconds. That's too fast for human-led responses. D'Souza warned specifically about shadow AI, where employees use consumer AI tools without organizational oversight. He also flagged a risk few companies have considered. AI agents roaming internal systems can surface forgotten data repositories with outdated access controls. That old SharePoint server nobody remembers? AI will find it and expose whatever's on it. His recommendation: adopt an AI-native, fully agentic defense where AI-powered security tools operate autonomously with human oversight, not human-in-the-loop delays. He also stressed that this is a board-level issue, not just an IT problem. For small businesses, the takeaway is clear. Before you deploy AI tools internally, audit your data access controls. Make sure old file shares, abandoned project folders, and legacy systems either have proper permissions or get archived. And if employees are using ChatGPT or similar tools for work tasks, establish acceptable use policies now before a data leak forces the conversation. Read more, TechCrunch. AI resume screening tools prefer AI-generated resumes. NVIDIA's Jonathan Ross pointed out an absurd quirk in AI hiring systems. AI screening tools prefer resumes written by the same AI model they're built on. If a company uses GPT-based applicant tracking software, resumes written with GPT perform better in screening. If they use a different model, match that instead. This creates a bizarre arms race where job applicants need to figure out which AI wrote the company's screening tool, then use that same AI to write their resume. It's not about qualifications anymore. It's about speaking the right machine dialect. For hiring managers, this should be a red flag. If your ATS is filtering for AI-written resumes instead of qualified candidates, you're selecting for people who game the system, not people who can do the job. Consider adding human review early in the pipeline or using structured interviews that focus on demonstrated skills, not resume optimization. For job seekers, the unfortunate reality is that you may need to use AI to get past AI. But don't let the tool erase your actual experience. Use AI to format and refine, not to fabricate. Read more, Inc.com. Next section, Quick Wins. Better issue reports? Less AI slop. Developer Armin Ronasher posted a guide to writing useful bug reports in the age of AI-generated garbage. His request: stop submitting issues that have been run through an AI rewarder. The result is always confident guesswork, fake minimal reproductions, and irrelevant error lists. Instead, condense your report to what you actually observed. I ran this command. I expected this to happen. This happened instead. Here is the exact error or log. If you're managing a development team or working with contractors, share this format. Clear, human-written issue reports save hours of back-and-forth debugging. AI can help you format logs or organize screenshots, but it shouldn't rewrite your observations. Read more, Simon Willison. Next section, Outlook. AI security is shifting from patch the obvious jailbreaks to defend against conversational manipulation, and most businesses aren't ready for attacks that happen in 22 seconds instead of 8 hours. The tools getting traction this week: Walmart's Shopping Agent, Dataset's AI plugin, Amazon's Be Wearable, all share a common trait. They make AI useful in specific, bounded contexts rather than trying to be general-purpose assistants. Watch for more AI tools that solve one problem well instead of promising to do everything. That concludes today's AI Business Brief from Carolina Clear Tech. Stay smart, stay ahead.